Hi, this is Taco Bell. How can I take your order?
Donald, cut it out. It's me. You gotta take down that sombrero meme. It's embarrassing me.
Embarrassing? The sombrero makes Hakeem look better than ever.
Donald, this is serious.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take it down if you reopen the government.
Look, I need these illegals to have health care so I can keep eating Taco Bell without feeling guilty.
There it is. You care more about illegals than you do our own citizens. You're cooking Americans the same way you cook your hamburgers. Raw, careless, and making everybody sick.
I'm begging you, Mr.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our citizens, we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, what's going on, family? I hope everybody that is tuned in right now that you are blessed, well, and healthy, that you're having a great weekend. I couldn't wait to get into this, man. Part 2. And this was Democrats can't deny this now. Oh boy. Yesterday we had so much fun, laughing, people in the comment section cracking jokes and laughing as well. It was an amazing vibe yesterday on this show when we did part 1. And now we got part 2. You know, with this whole government shutdown and Democrats, it's an absolute disgrace, man. It really is. The hell with these politicians, man. You know, and it's just Trump, 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 Trump. I mean, Trump has broke the Democrat Party, man. You know, and we are going to keep winning, man, and call it out for what it is, you know, and we're not going to hold our tongue. You know, people know what's going on. And the ones that don't know are the ones that just have Trump, the Ranger syndrome. Hey, have at it. But let's go and jump into this. And again, I hope everybody that's tuned in right now that you are, again, having an amazing weekend, that you're in good spirits, that you're having an amazing October, that this month is good for all of us, man. You know, one love to the human race. Y'all keep spreading that love. God is love, man. We are rocking and rolling, family. Oh, boy. Let's go and jump in.
He posts a deepfake video with sombreros in it, and he thinks that's funny. This isn't funny to the American people who are starting to get their premium bills right now.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
He thinks that people are going to joke about this. I promise you, they're not.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Hey, tell me when we're live on. Did you see what Donald tweeted? I am offended by sombreros.
Have y'all seen the AI, man, now? They got Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. Look, man, people, I'm telling you, man, they got Michael Jackson walking through Target, and it looks so real. They didn't put the cartoon characters, the running from the police. It looks so real. It is honestly crazy, man. People, I'm telling y'all, and you see in the comments, man, people are saying, man, in 20, 40, 50, I am definitely getting scammed. The AI is honestly, it is very, very scary, man. Are y'all seeing what they're posting on Facebook and TikTok now? The AI, I'm telling you, we told y'all. And we've already warned so many times about the AI. And just wait, these next couple of years, man, we are in for a rude of awakening, man. You know, and I think that's why Marjorie Taylor Greene said what she said, huh? That's why Marjorie Taylor Greene said what she said. I'm just saying. This AI is scary, man, especially in the way it is going around in this country. Oh boy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful thing, and it's a lifesaver. It can do a lot of things. It's very helpful. You know, it's making people money and doing all kind of things, but man, that AI is something, boy. What y'all think of the AI? Let me know in the comments, man. They got this new app. Elon Musk, they just did the Gronk, another updated version, and ChatGPT. But they got this new one called Sora 2 or something like that. I might be wrong. It's like Sora or Aurora 2. It is. The AI can create movies. It can do a whole TV show. It is crazy, man.
Officer, you can't arrest me for being dumb. So can you tell me why it burns when I pee? How much do tampons cost here?
They say, hey, look what Trump started. Look what Trump started. The AI should have had her pulling her eyelashes off. That's what I think. Miss Jasmine Crockett. That's what the AI should have did. Have her pull her eyelashes off as she stuffed her mouth with that taco. No. Taxpayers' money. Taxpayers' money. Right there. No.
What is going to be the level of reimbursement? And the Republicans said it's going to be a low level. The Democrats said we just want to go back to the level it was before because you're going to bankrupt hospitals. You're going to put rural hospitals out of business.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Okay, esto es mucho simple. El Democrat Party es mucho retardo, okay? Mucho retardo.
Mucho.
Especially el Hakimo Jeffries y el Chucko Schumer. They are extra retardo. So El Presidente and I cannot negotiate with these Democrat retardos. It's imposibly. Mucho imposibly. Gracias, amigos. Oh, and make sure you El voto for LJD Vanso in El 2028.
And I saw some Republican members of Congress saying, oh, well, if we have this shutdown, it's because of AOC. Well, if that's the case, my office is open and you are free to walk in and negotiate with me directly. Because what I'm not going to do is tolerate 4 million uninsured Americans because Donald Trump decided one day that he wants to just make sure that kids are dying because they don't have access to insurance.
Come on now, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
Are you denying that Medicaid money has never gone to illegal aliens in the United States of America?
I'm asking you if you can explain the disconnect in the message.
I most certainly can. The Democrats' proposal, their continuing resolution, let me just reiterate, the Republicans' continuing resolution was a clean continuing resolution. There was no partisan politics injected into it. There were no conservative wish lists injected to it. What the Republicans want and still want to this very second is a clean continuing resolution to fund the United States government. What did the Democrats want in their continuing resolution? They inserted a provision to undo a provision in the Working Families Tax Cut, the One Big Beautiful Bill, that ended taxpayer-funded health care illegal benefits for illegal aliens. Democrats' proposal would require Medicaid to pay more for emergency care provided to illegal aliens than Medicaid does for American patients who are disabled, elderly, or children. And this bill would have also allowed California to continue a gimmick that funds its Medicaid for Illegals program. Those are things that we ended, the Trump administration ended, with the passage and the signage of the One Big Beautiful Bill. And it is an undisputed fact, a fact that under the Biden administration, illegal aliens were absolutely receiving taxpayer-funded health care benefits. In fact, in fiscal year 2024, Medicaid costs for emergency services for illegal immigrants skyrocketed by 142% from the previous year to $9.1 billion. That's $9.1 billion taxpayer dollars that were going to emergency services for illegals. Between President Trump's last full fiscal year under his first administration and Joe Biden's last full fiscal year, Medicaid spending on emergency services for illegal immigrants nearly tripled. There was an increase of 196% between 2020 and 2024. And I have a chart here for you, and I'm more than happy to email it to you. I'd also like to add, because some were asking dishonest questions yesterday about emergency rooms. In Southern California, according to healthcare professionals in 2023, under the Biden administration, Southern California's, quote, entire healthcare system was being bombarded with illegal immigrants and forcing American patients to endure longer wait times. In Denver, Colorado, the CEO of Denver Health stated that 8,000 illegal immigrants made 20,000 visits to the city's health system in 2023, leaving an uncompensated bill totaling over $10 million. So when a legal alien goes to the emergency room, who's paying for it? The American taxpayer. The main safety net hospital in Denver had to turn away patients due to the massive influx of illegal immigrants into the community. And UC Health Hospitals in 2024 reported their system was under stress from an increasing number of migrants. As a result, according to the head of emergency departments and urgent cares across the hospital system, quote, access is impeded for everyone. These are healthcare professionals who dealt with this directly, and there's a lot more where that came from. It is an undisputed fact that Democrats want to give taxpayer-funded healthcare benefits to illegal immigrants.
Damn! And the head of the socialist wing of the Democratic Party is Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. She's really calling these shots. In fact, Senator Schumer is trying to ingratiate himself to the socialist wing of his party and to the Congresswoman. And I have to tell you, I don't hate anybody. I don't mean any disrespect. But based on her policies and beliefs, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez is single-handedly trying to put an end to dumb blonde jokes. I mean, based on her policies, $1.5 trillion, she must be bilingual. She's speaking English and stupid. There's no way we're going to go along with this, and that's why we're in a shutdown.
Felt it was more important, hours before a shutdown, to play golf. And then, rather than having a serious meeting, decided to troll those leaders with a Trump 2028 hat that he put on the Resolute desk.
Oh man, I'm telling y'all, man, that AI is something else, man.
AI video doctored with a racist video of Speaker Jeffries in a sombrero. These are not serious people.
Psych!
Shut down the government for taxpayer-funded healthcare for illegal immigrants.
Oh, hell.
It's just not what's going on. And we know that that's the case because Leader Jeffries, when he was being interviewed, said they know that it's a lie because when it was actually in the Oval Office, it came up for a sum total of 10 seconds.
Wait a minute.
¿Por cuánto tiempo han estado quedándose aquí en el Rojo Hotel?
Desde que yo llegué, de julio.
¿Cuántos meses es eso?
Como 7 meses.
¿Y han tenido que pagar alojamiento?
No, nada, no he pagado nada.
¿Es 100% gratis?
Sí, sí.
100% free.
Desayuno?
Sí, le dan
Sí, 100% free. Sí.
Lo que necesiten ellos.
¿Y ahí en el hotel hacen limpieza de las cuartos?
Sí, hacen. Sí, todos los días hacen limpieza, cambian las sábanas, hacen aseo.
¿Todos los días hacen eso?
Sí, todos los días.
¿Han podido conseguir trabajo ustedes?
No. Yo no.
Si ustedes tuvieran un problema de medicina, ¿cómo podrían recibir ayuda con eso?
Bueno, con una tarjeta, la del seguro de Medicare.
Y la MetroPlus. Nosotros tenemos la MetroPlus y eso nos abarca el seguro que nosotros necesitamos para los niños y también nosotros nos beneficiamos de eso.
¿Se sintieron apoyados gracias a nuestro presidente Joe Biden?
Bueno, sí. Sí, porque si no estamos trabajando ni nada, él es el que nos está ayudando prácticamente.
Entonces, ¿quién está apoyándoles en todo eso? ¿Sería el gobierno?
Bueno, el gobierno. La verdad, el gobierno, pero no sé. En realidad no sé.
¿Y ustedes saben que los ciudadanos de Nueva York que están pagando por todo eso, cierto? Es su dinero, de los impuestos.
No sé.
¿Supieron eso?
We're talking about people who are lawfully here. If you want to pull it out, go to the section that actually delineates.
Page 57.
Yeah,
I'll pass
Kaylee,
it over. That's the bill.
Oh, I've
from
seen
Chuck
it.
Schumer.
Yeah, no, I know. And if you go to the part below the one that's being highlighted on all the GOP accounts, you'll see that it's for people who are here lawfully protected status, domestic violence, survivors, etc.
That's what's being exploited. That's the whole point.
Yeah, when you're an asylum seeker,
All right,
that's the whole point.
you
Get
guys,
free health care.
You do what you want. You want to make fun of us. You want to say
no. We just want you to acknowledge what you're identifying as legitimate isn't.
The thing is, you can mock Democratic messengers all that you want, but then that just says something terrible about the Republicans because we are lapping you when it comes to this.
I don't think people from immigrant backgrounds are talking about this enough, so I will. You think that I deserve, or these people deserve my compassion as somebody whose parents came here legally, set up this life for us legally. Like, you think I need to show compassion for somebody cutting corners? It's like me studying for a test and getting 100, and then somebody cheating and getting 100. I'm supposed to celebrate for them in the exact same way when I put in effort and they didn't, and they cut every corner. Do you think that makes sense? Are you out of your freaking mind that you think that my taxpayer money that I work so hard for, that my salary gets cut, we get a tax cut from our salary? You think I think that money should go to people who cheated the system and are here illegally being a criminal? You think I should pay for their health care? Are you out of your freaking mind? Are you good? Like, in the freaking head? Like, sorry, like, this is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And now the entire party is on a strike, refusing to sign the government funding thing and passing that, because that's why the furlough is in place, because they're like, we actually want the trillions of dollars to pay for people who are not eligible for disability, who are not elders, and who are not American citizens, but they still deserve healthcare, and the Americans need to pay for it. You must be insane.
Out of your fucking mind. Excuse my language.
Must be actually mentally ill. You have to be. This is so ridiculous to me. My money goes 10% to God, because praise God for giving me the money, goes to my country, who actually works so hard to defend me, keep us safe, and then my family and I, because it's mine. It goes nowhere else. I'll be damned if I have to pay for somebody who's not an American their freaking health insurance. Also, if you think that this should be a thing, I'm convinced you don't have a salary, you don't have a real job, and you don't pay enough taxes. You don't know anything about the tax system. If you do have a salary and you do get a salary cut, then I want you to start practicing what you preach and putting your money where your mouth is. So start donating to charities that advocate for giving free healthcare, who advocate for, people starving on the streets, because that's what you care about. It goes hand in hand. I want you to start signing up for volunteer and charity events and practice what you preach, because every time I go to a town volunteer charity event, I don't see a single conservative there. I don't see a single liberal there. They're all conservatives. They're all Republicans. Why is that? You guys love to sit in your bed and post about Gaza and whatever, but when it comes time to actually do something, when it comes time to practice what you preach, it's silent. I don't see a single amount of movement from the left when it comes time to actually do something about anything. You just love to sit there and talk. You guys love to go to these protests about Gaza, like being loud and clank like your pots and pans and whatever you guys do, and then like walking your pride parade and like walk, like free Gaza, free Palestine, I want to be a man, I want to be a woman, whatever. And then when it comes time to walk to somebody who needs help, walk to somebody who needs food, it's like, oh, my money's my money all of a sudden. Why do you just start caring about homelessness in America, starvation in America, before you actually start addressing it in other countries? I'm not saying that the Republicans don't care. We care. Unfortunately, our country comes first. America comes first before we start helping other countries. Do you understand?
Yeah, boy.
I think we should have strong border security. It doesn't make sense for us to allow hundreds of thousands of people coming through our borders without us knowing who they are. Oftentimes in very hazardous situations and unmonitored situations that could do us long-term damage. I think we should have a serious employer verify.
I tell you, that brother give me allergies. That brother, I'm allergic to that brother right there. That brother give me allergies. I tell you, Thank you, family. I heard somebody say, bless you, Rick. Bless you. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. I love you now. But man, that brother there, I get to hearing his voice and I just get allergic, and I can start feeling it as soon as he start talking. Even back in 2007, I had to let it. I just gave me allergies. I had to sneeze on you. I mean, I just sneezed all on him. I didn't cover it up or nothing.
verification system where employers, when they hire somebody, find out what their work status is. Are they able to work here legally? Right now, what employers will say is, well, we check their social security card. That's the best we can do. So we've got to set up a tamper-proof system and then hold employers accountable. You pay a fine, you learn English, you stay out of trouble, you've got a job, you go to the back of the line so that those who came here legally, that backlog is cleared before you have opportunities for citizenship. That is a reasonable approach, and one that will ultimately address the biggest problem for American workers, and that is the depressive effect of undocumented workers who aren't right now subject to oftentimes minimum wage laws or worker safety laws or all the other things that make them cheaper for employers. If they're out of the shadows, then we can make sure those laws are enforced and those cost advantages for hiring undocumented workers go away.
You're an Asian. Why do you support deportation? No, stupid. I am an American who did it the right way. What is the right way? Well, time, dedication, money, thousands of hours without missing a single appointment. That is how me and my 3 older sisters got to America. So it's a slap on the face that I've been getting attacked because simply my eyes are chinky according to them. My skin is brown and I have a heavy accent. I don't give a shit. I'm sick and tired, very, very tired, up to here with bullshit agenda that just say, oh, because I support deportation, therefore I'm a bad person. No, I support deportation because United States of America is the only country that allowed this bullshit to happen. Go to Japan, go to Russia, go to China, go to Africa and see if they let you walk in and do whatever the heck you want. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Ice, baby. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand. Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow.
Amen. Yes, indeed. Such a beautiful thing, man.